Hello, welcome back to Hazel Jane Tarot, and this is another fun VR to Meadowlark Mystic, and this is the Rainbow Decks hashtag. So the idea behind this is that you choose one deck for each colour of the rainbow, although putting purple as one, so 6 different decks for each colour. So here we go. These are the decks that I have chosen. So for red, I have picked the Housewives Tarot. Now, the box that this comes in has quite a lot of red on it as well. And that I like the red gingham back. And there's quite a bit of red in the majors. You can see the titles are all done in red, and some of the artwork has a lot of red. Yellow would have been a good colour for this deck too, I think, because of the backgrounds that they've chosen. So yeah, so there's quite a bit of red in the majors, and the swords are also done with red borders in this deck. So it with the Housewives Tarot, I mean, the other minor suits, have different dominant colors, and yellowy mustardy color is really quite dominant as a background. But this is a funny, sassy deck, and the red gingham backs really sort of associated that for me with red. So that was my choice for the red deck. For orange, this was the last one I picked. Orange was a little bit trickier to find an orange deck, but the one that came to mind and fitted the best was the Herb Crafters Tarot. So while, I mean, there's a lot of nature colors in general in this deck, so rather than just sort of pure orange, it's really more that there's a lot of yellows and reds and oranges and browns and sort of natural colors, quite a lot of skin tone as well, with the hands being shown, sort of variations of skin tone. So there's just a lot of these quite natural colors. But orange, as you can see, I've put all the orangey cards on top, obviously. Some of the cards are also quite blue, but you've got a little orange candle, or the brownie of the mushrooms, kind of orangish. So yeah, a little bit harder to pick a deck for orange, but the Herb Crafters Tarot was as good a fit as I could find. I'm still doing this with one hand, as I have a broken hand at the moment. So that was red and orange. Yellow, I went for the Anna Kay Tarot, which when I laid out all the suits together, the Anna Kay really has a lot of yellow in the backgrounds, not unlike the Rider-Waite Smith, with its yellow backgrounds and a lot of yellow skies. And there's the bit of yellow on the backs as well. But yes, there's a lot of yellow in the Anna Kay, in the backgrounds, all these sunny yellow skies. There's a lot of blue too, of course. I mean, there are blue dominant cards like that as well. But when I thought of yellow, I went straight to the Anna Kay, because when I had laid it all out, all the majors, all the minors, there are quite a lot of cards that have very yellow dominant backgrounds and yellow skies. So that was my choice for yellow, the Anna Kay. So red, orange, yellow, green is next. For green, I've gone for the Druidcraft Tarot. So the Druidcraft, with it being themed around Celtic legends and druidry, it's all very nature based. So we've got lots of natural scenes, but even in those scenes you can see there's the grass and the trees and the skies. There's a lot of green dominant, and the clothing of the characters, when there is clothing, a lot of them are wearing like shades of green. A hermit there's a green sky. Death is wearing a green robe. There's again green robes here. So there's a lot of green in this deck, and because it is so nature themed, that felt like a good fit for the green deck. Next up is blue. And for blue, the first deck that came to mind was the Gaian Tarot. The Gaian Tarot has these beautiful blue backs as well. There's also a lot of green in the Gaian Tarot. I mean, it's a nature-based deck as well. So, you know, there are quite a lot of cards that have blue in them too, or have green as well as blue, but they're you know, unlike, you know, the Anna Kay where all the skies are yellow, here we have a lot of sunny blue skies. So for the air suit, the water suit, you know, obviously there's a lot of blue in those depicting blue skies and blue seas. But you also see it in, you know, the clothing of the characters, very often wearing blue. And so there, the teachers wearing blue. And with the backs being blue as well. This was very obviously my blue deck. So that is the Gaian Tarot. And then for purple, I went for my very first and oldest deck. This is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. So there's Death, is wearing purple, riding a purple dragon. The colors maybe not coming up super obviously here, but this border is pale blue down into like a purpley lilac color. So there, every card has like a blue and purple border, and the backs have this color is a kind of an indigo purpley shade as well. So even while, you know, they're very multicolored, there's purplish sheen to the backgrounds, you know, so dark navies are like a navy purple. You know, little turrets have purple tips. So it was one of the things that really attracted me to this deck actually when I first bought it, was the color scheme, and I really do love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. So I really enjoyed, you know, the swords all have purple butterflies at the hilts, you know, these ships are purple in the background, purple fairy wings. You know, so it's it makes even the likes of the Eight of Swords into quite pretty cards. So that is the purple deck, the Tarot of a Moon Garden. So let's see if I can lay them all out like a nice rainbow. So we have the Housewife's Tarot for red, the Herb Crafter's Tarot for orange, the Anna Kay Tarot for yellow, the Druid Craft Tarot for green, the Gaian Tarot for blue, and the Tarot of a Moon Garden for purple. So that is my hashtag rainbow decks. So I'll try to link Meadowlark Mystic's original video below. The people have done loads of responses to this. So it's a really fun hashtag. So I'm enjoying watching them, and thank you for watching this one. And if you'd like to see more tarot content from me, please subscribe below. Thanks. Bye.